AOC was saying. I mean, not that anybody cares what she has to say in response to anything, but that was her push in response to these polling numbers and inflation and so on. She was like, if we could just like stick to the agenda, get BBB passed, push this stuff through, and get rid of college debt for all, college students. She's back. She's a one-trick pony. Everything should be free. We should go back to our socialist roots. And then the Democrats won't be facing a bloodbath in November. And all these numbers will turn around. Free college for everyone. Didn't you guys have somebody pay for your college?
Okay, we're going to return to that because it turns out that she kind of did have someone pay for her college, Megyn Kelly. But I love the little slip up there of we should go back to our socialist roots. Wait, was that Megyn Kelly admitting that there are socialist roots in the United States? And also throwing out the theory that AOC doesn't genuinely want student loan debt to be canceled. It's not that Megyn Kelly is saying that that's what AOC wants. I disagree with it. She believes that this is an opportunistic strategic thing around the midterms, not something that AOC has been consistently advocating for literally years. But anyway, before we dive into the reactions, I want to give Megyn Kelly a little bit more time to make her case where she attacks the kids themselves burdened by student loan debt.
So, do I think now that, I would have been better off if the federal government had stepped in? Look, it would have been nice, but I don't think the neighbors should have to pay for my college education. We took out loans too, and then we paid those loans back. Why should these snot-nosed kids today? I'm sorry. The ones who really need it, they can get loans, right? But like you point out, a lot of these people are going to be these sort of college, Columbia elite graduates who are going to spend their years in journalism trying to shame half of America for doing absolutely nothing wrong. Why should I be paying for their college education? I don't want to.
Exactly. She doesn't want to pay for them specifically because they disagree with her, I guess. And you, by the way, if you're a conservative watching whatever that show that she does is, you might be burdened by student loan debt. Your kids, your friends might be burdened by student loan debt. And I'm sure that pains you quite a bit. But somewhere out there, there's a kid that goes to Columbia. And wouldn't you rather own him by being owned by student loan debt managing companies for the rest of your life? You should continue to be burdened if that's what it requires to make some kid that goes to college in New York continue to be burdened by a student loan debt. It's a ridiculous argument, Brett. What do you make of it?
This is the first time that a conservative has said that rich people should pay their fair share. And it only applies to student loan debt. And she's saying that there is no world in which education should be free. But education is free in this world. Your taxes pay for it. And you might go off and pay for a private school on your own. That stuff doesn't necessarily apply to all this. But in this situation, those folks just make your decision on your own, but you still pay for public education. You still pay for public services and protections. New Mexico did this. New Mexico passed like a free college bill. It's doable, it's popular.
Megyn Kelly is losing her mind. No, don't worry, it's not about Santa Claus. We're past that. No, she's freaking out over Jill Biden because of something that was said at a baseball game by an announcer. So she tweeted, announcers for this Eagles 49ers game just spotted the first lady in a box and of course call her Dr. Jill Biden. Wonder if she realizes what a wannabe she looks like, insisting on this fake title. Get a real MD or just work on your self-esteem. First of all, she's not insisting on it. It's a different person. She had no idea this was happening. What is wrong with you? But beyond that, she is a doctor. Like that's what she is. It doesn't just mean that you're a dentist. That's not the only type of doctor or whatever. How does Megyn Kelly not know this? So she's been criticized. Mark Lamont Hill pointed out what a strange stance to take, Megyn. Jill Biden holds an earned doctorate. Why wouldn't she be permitted to use it? Do you have the same assessment of Dr. Martin Luther King? Well, she probably does actually. How about other non-MDs you've happily called doctor like Dr. Phil or Dr. Gorka? And by the way, she has repeatedly, he included two. She's got at least 5 tweets where she referred to Sebastian Gorka as a doctor. God. What is he, like a nephrologist? Because clearly he's a medical doctor if you're using his formal title. Anyway, by the way, take a look at Adam Weinstein points out, she's also tweeted about Dr. Phil. Well, I guess you can use doctor if you are a medical doctor or if you have a TV show or something. Are those the 2 conditions, Francesca?
Why is she so dumb? Why? Just say you don't like Joe Biden. I hate her. I hate her face and her clothes. Just like don't sound dumb. Just openly. I hate when people have to couch their hatred of someone and just use a dumb talking point. Just say you don't like her. It's fine. It's more compelling if you say you don't like her, being like, "Are you an MD? You're so stupid." Of course, you doctors are people with doctoral degrees and psychologists, the way Dr. Phil is, right? Although I feel like we should revoke that. I mean, there's Dr. Oz, of course, that's actual doctor.
May Money points out Dr. Pepper. You use that title, don't you?
You get on your high horse, Mr. Dr. Pepper.
Dumb soda demanding respect.